Hello. It's me, Dotsaman Diecast, Mark. Back here. Hope you guys are having a great week. I'm excited. I'm not going to tell you guys too much, but there's bigger things coming to the podcast world soon, and very soon. So, I'll still remain doing this channel, but we'll be doing some different things that'll be exciting. So, if you guys are liking podcasts, then stay tuned. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. I'm in your face. So, how's everybody doing this week? I'm doing well. If you you're probably like, we don't care, Mark. We're just listening to this because we feel sorry for you that you're the only, guy that we listen to via podcast, because everything else is not that interesting. It's just, all we care about is diecast, right? Just kidding. Anyways, I hope you guys are all having a great week. I'm having a good week. Haven't been out hunting too much. Sometimes you just start spending too much money and you need to chill. So I know you guys know about that, and we don't need to go down and talk about that because, we all get there. First thing, you're just at Walmart or Target looking for, maybe some milk or some cheese, maybe some socks or something, and all of a sudden you're walking out with $60 worth of diecast. So it's funny because I don't think I've talked about this before. I have talked about this before on videos and stuff, or some of my YouTube videos. But anyone that's a Hot Wheels hunter or even like a major enthusiast, when I go in the store with Kimber, like Target, she's like, let's go check out the toothpaste, let's go look at these clothes or whatever. I can't do that. I have to, as soon as I walk into the store, I'm going to the Hot Wheel aisle, the diecast aisle. It's like, it pains me and breaks my soul when I just can't go there first, because you start walking fast. There's the diecast walk. And that's what we should call it, the diecast walk. Because as soon as you go in the store, you're just speed walking. I think a lot of us could be professional speed walkers, to be completely honest with you. I think we could break some records. So, maybe we'll have a diecast speed walk race one of these days nationally, and see how bad we get beat by Derek at Honest Diecast. And some of those older guys out there, retired guys that are just waiting for the doors to part ways in the morning, and they're off to their races. They're off to the diecast aisle. It's pretty funny. I've seen it in person a few times. Just one time I was accidentally got up an hour early. I think it was daylight savings, and I got up too early, and so I went to Target, and there was 2 or 3 retired guys. I could tell they're retired because they're older guys. At the door waiting for it to open, and as soon as it opened, they were just beelining it to the Hot Wheels aisle, and they're just they gotta have all the new ones or find the super treasure hunts. I don't know. Is that gonna be me when I'm old? Gosh, maybe. I hope not. I don't know. It's just I'm not a morning person. And the older I get, I think the less and less I'll be a morning person. So I don't think that's going to be me when I'm older. If I'm blessed to live that old, I don't know. But when I'm older, I don't think I'm going to be at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. I think it's 7, at Target, or getting up super early or late to go to Walmart. They're all they can be scary places, especially Walmart. You never know what's going to happen at Walmart. Especially Naz's Walmart. If you guys have ever had the opportunity to watch Naz Nostalgic Shelby Street Customs, he calls it the ghetto Walmart. But it's pretty ghetto. It's pretty wild. I remember one episode that I was watching. There was people on top of the shelves. There's dancing. There's music. There's it's chaos. The place is just trash too. It's I don't know. It's really chaotic. But you can't. It's like a train wreck, or a car crash. You just can't look away. You just have to I watched the whole episode, of course. But yeah, so everybody's got those Walmarts, that they go to that are just you don't really want to go in, but you're what if there's Hot Wheels in there? What if there's a super treasure hunt with my name on it? What if there's a new box set, Walmart only, So, yeah, it's one of those catch-22 things where I really don't want to go to Walmart. I don't like Walmart. It's just, you never know what's going to happen in Walmart. It makes me feel uneasy. But there's a couple nice Walmarts that I have in my area, but, Derek calls it, calls it local disappointment for a reason, because it's been pretty disappointing, for a while. So, last couple of years, really. But yeah, it's, there's so many inside jobs and scalpers and everything now, so it's really hard to, be the first sometimes, so I don't even count on it anymore. I'm just hoping to find something every time I go in there. So yeah, I'm not sure where I was going with that, but that's pretty typical with me in my podcast. I'm kind of all over the place, but yeah, so I haven't really been out hunting much this week because, I've been spending too much money online buying Datsun 510 stuff, so I'm not sure if you guys got the opportunity to see my last video with, not my last video, but one of my last videos with the Datsuns that I bought. I bought some pretty cool ones. I do have a subscriber that reached out because I was looking for a 5-pack, an older one, and then the Datsun 510 with the 32 on the sides, red. There's a 5-pack, super hard to find, and then a Target exclusive 2-pack with also 510. So they sent me, Lee Child on YouTube sent me a message and said that he had them. I believe his name's John. I'm not good with names, but I'm pretty sure his name's John. Anyways, he wants to get them to me, so I'm really excited about that because I just was on Mercari and one of those just sold, and I hadn't seen one for sale in such a long time. So I'm glad I made that post on YouTube about trying to find a 2-pack because he had the 5-pack too. So I'm like, yes, we're doing it, Peters. We're doing it. So I'm going to keep this podcast kind of short. I have a little bit of a headache today. But I wanted to reach out to you guys, see how y'all doing, give you something to listen to tomorrow morning on your way to work, or, with whatever you're doing, because it's easier just to listen to podcasts. But yeah, there'll be some video type stuff coming your guys' way soon, if you cared. I think somebody suggested video, but it's nice to see people have some cool guests on and stuff. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be announcing that soon once we launch it. Yes, I said we. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, and now I'm gonna keep this channel going, keep giving you guys content, keep bringing guests on, have longer, more in-depth conversations. Had Mustang Hunter on it for a couple hours, Big A, Bruce Zolo, really get to know people. So, really enjoying that. Appreciate all the great feedback I've got from you guys. So yeah, it's been really fun. So it's inspiring bigger things, and we'll bring you bigger things. So yeah, diecast. Right now with diecast, I'm honestly probably gonna try to get rid of some premiums that I have stacked up. Maybe some basic cars, sell them for probably, sell them for what I paid for and what I have into them. I don't like to sell things for more. I like to just cover my costs if I can, or give them away. Don't do too much trading just because I don't like shipping. Shipping's just crazy. And then, I don't know, I'll trade locally, but a lot of you guys will trade online, but I just kind of haven't done too much of it just because it's too much of a pain. So typically, if I can trade locally, that's fine. But I'm not a big trader. I used to be as a kid. I used to love trading things, and I've even traded vehicles and stuff like that. But when it comes to Hot Wheels, I don't know. I'm not a big trader, Sorry, my phone's going off. It's just so popular, you know how it is. So yeah, I'm going to try to size down a little bit, focus more on a lot of the more obscure 510s that I'm trying to get, because I'm trying to get all of them, and I'm serious about that. I'm really serious about that. But, yeah, I would like to collect some custom 510s as well. from people. A channel you guys need to check out is, guys, I believe it's Rusty Joe's on YouTube. Let me get my phone out and double check that real quick here. He just sent Nas Nostalgic some really sweet Datsun 510 customs. So yeah, definitely worth checking him out. He's a new channel, so it's called Joe's Rust Shop. So if you can remember that, go check him out. Nice guy. Sent Nas a little green, basically like a two-door version of the convention 510, and then he sent him a little Porsche Speedster that was like all kind of rusty and older one. It was really, really good work. I mean, really talented guy. So make sure to check him out. New channel, just starting out. Had like less than 10 subscribers, I feel like, when I was maybe the 6th or 7th subscriber. And I don't know about you guys, but I like being one of the first subscribers to channels, because it's like you're rolling it, you're getting that person started, you're getting the ball rolling, and people get excited when they keep getting new subscribers, and every single subscriber counts. Like, they start with 0, and then maybe within a week they're up to 10 or 20, 30, 40, 50. Then you break past 100, and it's a big deal. So, and I, with my channel, I always want to be just thankful for every subscriber. No matter if I have like 1,000, 5,000, 20,000, I like to see new subscribers, and like when they say, hey, I'm new to your channel, I like your video, I'd like to reach out to them, and just say, hey, thanks, welcome, like, stick around, be a part of the community. Let me check your channel out. Let me subscribe to you. When you can. As long as they've got some content. I'm not going to subscribe to people that don't have any content. There's just, what's the point? There's no point. So, yeah. So I just appreciate all you guys. Yeah, so was off today. Didn't work. Was able to get some stuff done around the house. But, I cleaned up my Hot Wheels room a little bit. It's kind of a mess right now. I really need to get organized. But at the same time, we're going to be selling my house and moving, so I'm going to have to box everything up. I've started to load up some main lines. I would really like to make a video about how to pack. I want to see more how people store their Hot Wheels, what the best method is. I mean, of course, a lot of us use plastic containers and stack them on top of each other. But, even, how you stack them and stuff like that. Of course, your nicer stuff you're going to have in protectors, so you don't have to worry as much. But, yeah, the best way to stack them, as I talked about with Jason Mustang Hunter, he had to ship them, and he was really worried about that, You never know if they can either get lost or crushed, So that's really scary to ship. And it sounds funny, like, to people that aren't collectors, like, they're like, who cares? They're just Hot Wheels. But they're for collectors, a lot of them are way more than that. Some of mine are very sentimental, especially the ones, my customs that people sent me. I wouldn't sell them for anything. I mean, they're gifts, and they're from my Hot Wheel homies. And so, of course, they're irreplaceable, So you don't want those getting lost or crushed in shipping. And then you just have ones that are really rare that some of them that you may not be able to find again. Who knows? So everybody's got different collections, right? So for me, yeah, my 510s are very precious to me. Owning a real one, a 69 510, is what got me started. I've always been a Datsun guy. I've always been into, I think I was into Z's before I was into Datsuns, but I had a Z, a 78 280Z, before I had a 510. But once I stumbled upon 510s, and they were even kind of getting a little bit pricey when I was a teenager, for a nice one, for a really clean one. But yeah, once I got introduced to 510s, how boxy, how easy they are to work on, put something big under the hood, And once I turned on to the 510s, man, it's just like I bought one. It was a junker. It was just like a 71, 72 wagon for like maybe $800, maybe $1,000, and I put a note on the guy's car, on his like under his windshield wiper, would you sell this? And he called me, and he did. But that thing was a junker. It barely ran. I lived in Bellingham, Washington at the time, and it could barely get up hills and grinded gears. But that was my major start. It's all I could afford. It's a broke kid. But, and then after that, I got a cherry one that was like it was like a grandma owned it. It was a automatic, but it had legitimately about, I don't know, 50,000 miles on it or something like that, original. And it was, the person before me just spray painted it black, flat black. I was like, what are you doing? Because it was, I think it was seafoam, and they covered it up. So what a shame. Like, who does that? And it had no rust on it, like none. So, like, why would you paint over a perfectly good paint job? It's beyond me. So I ended up selling that and then buying an R33 Skyline after I'd sold that. But I still regret it. The guy that I sold it to, I hope he listens to this because it really annoys me. He's had it parked in my buddy's like shop for years, basically since I sold it, like back like I don't know, like 7 to 10 years ago. He hasn't done anything with it. He's still got those like little Super Adman wheels that I loved that I bought off eBay for those from Japan. It's like straight from Japan. And he doesn't even want those wheels, but he won't sell them to me. It's like, gosh, man, I want to buy that car back. I want to buy at least the wheels back, if at minimum. So, but he's not having it, so whatever. I've got a 510. I'm always looking for more before they just become completely untouchable, because they're starting to get that way. Datsun 510s in real life, let alone some of the diecast older stuff, so, going for over $1,000 for some of them that I need in my collection. So, but I got homies out there to help look for me, and I don't know, maybe give me a better deal or something like that eventually if they have an extra one or they found one. So there's always that hope, it's who you know. It's not what you know, it's who you know sometimes, and connections and friendships. But yeah, in the diecast community, you guys are all great. So, I had Mark send me that John Morton BRE one. It still blows my mind. I'm never going to stop talking about that. Because that's one of my holy grail cars. So knock that one off the list. And for no charge, just blows my mind. So, yeah, I got to get all the 510s. And, of course, I love JDM cars, old Skylines, stuff like that, too. But I was talking about this today. I think excuse me, let me grab some water here. My ultimate goal, some ASMR, ultimate goal is to, it would be to get my 510 as a Hot Wheel. Of course, I'm going to probably, it's kind of an off-white, it's FJ Cruiser color to be exact. I'd probably have to put some livery on it. The engine doesn't need anything. That's where all the money's at. It's under the hood. Big old turbo, standalone. Double clutching, not granny shifting like you should. Ooh! Motec system exhaust. What is a Motec? That doesn't exist. Okay, sorry. I just had to go off on this Fast and the Furious tangent. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool little car. It needs work. I've dumped a lot of money into it. I will continue to, because it's worth it to me. And, yeah, I just love that little car. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions about my Datsun ever, just comment below, ask anything, ask away. I can post pictures or videos or whatever if you guys want to see it, because I know a lot of you guys are Datsun 510 fans. Every collector seems to be somewhat. A lot of anyone that likes the Japanese cars really likes 510s. So, and, I don't blame them. They're cute cars. And so that's why I like him. That's why I like him. And if you guys get the opportunity to, I just posted a video on YouTube today that just really, it had me busting up. But Eddie at Simple Customs, a lot of you guys, if you're listening to me on YouTube, you know who Eddie is. I was telling him I was going to do an impression of him because I did one of Hewitt's. Not that long ago. It was quite a while ago now. Time flies. But I did one of Hewitt's, and now he's probably glad he's not the only one that I've, done an impression of or picked on, basically. I'm not picking on anybody, actually, guys. I always ask him if it's cool before I do it. And I was like, I'm going to do an impression of you, Eddie. And he's like, bring it, So I did it today. And, yeah, I would encourage you to check out Eddie at Simple Customs and then watch my video. I have his video and his link in my video. So let's get him some more subscribers as well because he's hilarious. He's so funny. But yeah, today I had to do that. I had to do my impression of Eddie. Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, you guys over there, probably, he's got the amazing accent and kind of a raspy voice. And we love Eddie. He sent me some really cool customs, and he's a very kind guy. He's very down to earth, and he's the kind of people that I like. I think a lot of us don't like fake people or people that have some kind of hidden agenda. What can I get from you? And some of these guys like Eddie and Hewitt's, they've been around the block, and they're not looking for anything from you. They're not looking to badmouth anybody. They're going to tell you how it is, the way it is. Straight shooters, no filter. So, no filter. So, that's what I love. I think a lot of you guys can agree. Same with, JDC, Jay's Diecast Creations. He's got, just tell it like it is, man. And that's why I was just in one of his live streams a couple nights ago, probably. And I just really enjoy being in JDC's live streams because he just, usually just chit-chatting with everybody while he's customizing cars. And it's fun, Everybody is in there cracking jokes. His laugh is funny. Like, welcome back. So, yeah, he's got a good laugh, good personality. We love you, Jay. And, it's just really refreshing to get people on my show like that, too. I got to get Hewitt's on here. If you're listening, Hewitt's, text me back. I know you're a busy guy, And I know you enjoyed Eddie's video because your comments were there. You were laughing pretty hard because you're like, I'm not the only person now that Mark's coming after. So, yeah, there'll be more. So, I like doing impressions of people. It's fun, especially when it's lighthearted. I'm not going to make fun of anybody, But it's something I'm good at, Just like different voices. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger. You got, I don't to get to the chopper. I'm not a cop, you idiot. It's a madness and processing unit. My name is Detective John Kimball. I'm a cop. He's a cop. I'm a cop. He's a cop. I'm a cop. Oh, goodness. I mean, at least I have myself around to make myself laugh. So there's that. I've never had a problem with that. And you got Sean Connery. The day is mine. You're a cop. I'm the cop. If you're the cop, then dang it, I'm no cop. Yeah, so just different. Just Fast and the Furious with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sean Connery. It's so dumb. I'm just trying to think of some of the lines. I've never knocked on nobody. Nobody is what I've knocked on. Now they came into my house. Disrespected my whole family. They knocked on me. Come on, get to the chopper. Get to the knocker. I never knocked on nobody. The day is mine. Oh, man. I'm dumb. Okay, so I'm going to probably end this one pretty early here. Like I said, I have a headache, and this is Mark with a headache, acting all dumb. But appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Yeah, make sure you go check out that Eddie video, Eddie at Simple Customs that I did. I think I did a pretty good job. I've watched it like 20 times, just laughing every time a little bit more. And the best news that I got of the day was Derek was Honest Diecast was messaging Eddie for something else, and he said, "You're gonna want to check out this video Mark just made." And I guess he almost peed his pants and fell out of his chair because when he watched it. So that was the goal. I wanted to give Eddie a good laugh and all, good fun. And it sounds like I succeeded in that. So, so check it out. Take a look at it. Look at this. Look at that. Check it out. I hope you guys are having an incredible whatever day it is. I think it's Wednesday. I was off work today, so I lose track of what day it is when I'm off. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next podcast or on YouTube or on Instagram, wherever you hit me up. Just keep on keeping on. Stay positive, guys. You're my Hot Wheel homies, and I love you. And I'll talk to you later. I'm out. And I'm also in your face. He's a cop!